All right, so here is the basic formula when it comes to sales copy when it comes to your funnel. You put up some sales copy, you run some traffic, and get a result. You either sell something or you won't. So what do? It sucks. This doesn't work. Or do you modify your sales copy, run more traffic, and repeat until you figure out what's going to work, right? Exactly. So the number one challenge is getting your sales copy done fast and onto a funnel so that you can run traffic and see if it works. That's your main challenge. Would you agree? For a lot of you, that's a main challenge, yes? Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. So the key is your ability to create good sales copy fast is what's going to take you to the next level. And as you get better at creating sales copy, that's how you're going to grow your business. Because as you get better at writing ads, as you get better at writing sales letters, VSLs, emails, you're naturally going to get better results, right? Right? Right. All right, which leads us to the one big thing of my presentation. No, because this is a no-pitch event. So, the fastest way to great copy is to not write copy. Because writing copy sucks. I remember sitting in that trailer with the dogs in my lap, with a little space heater going, with this thing coming out of the light going drip, drip. This is not I'm not joshing you or anything. There was water drip, dripping on my head. He had a leaky roof, man. And I remember sitting there writing this one sales letter that I wrote for my boss, that we made him $300,000 worth of sales in 3 months, and then he fired me. What a jerk. But the thing is, I told my wife, I said, the cool thing is that he has no clue how to do any of this stuff. I'm the one that knows how to do it. I'll just go do it for us. So the fastest way to write copy is actually use building blocks and scripts instead. Now, what do I mean? Well, I'm going to share a couple of quotes with you guys. I'm going to run through these real fast. Eugene Schwartz, the author of Breakthrough Advertising. If you don't own it, you should get it. Go on Amazon, grab it. He says, copy is not written. Copy is assembled. You do not write copy, you assemble it. You are working with a series of building blocks. You are putting the building blocks together, and then you are putting them in certain structures. You are building a little city of desire. I always think of the Emerald City. A little city of desire for your person to come and live in. I don't know if I'd get all that flowery at the end, but this guy knew what he was talking about. All right? He's telling you to use copy blocks. Now, here's another quote that I want you to understand. Here's a quote from the late, great Gary Halbert, that if you've never read his stuff, you need to read his stuff too. He's funny, man. Who here's read some Gary Halbert stuff? Who loves some Gary Halbert? He's a character. You're like, no, the dude sucks. Hey, he's awesome. Here's what he said, and it's really small, so I'll read it to you. Which brings me to a crucial point. If you are in need of truly world-class copywriting, you are probably going to have to learn to do it yourself. You see, only a few of us who really can do it, write copy that sells, are so much in demand, you can't even think about hiring us unless you're willing to spend an arm and a leg. And even then, you still have to wait in line. Now, what I'm going to tell you, one more quote to take to heart. And this is by yours truly. I didn't put my own picture on there because I thought it would have been, kind of tacky. I'm not the greatest copywriter in the world, but I am the greatest copywriter in the world that I ever hired. Because I wrote a number of million and multi-million dollar selling sales letters. And I think that makes me a pretty damn good copywriter. My message to you is that you need to become the best copywriter you can be, because nobody knows your audience better than you. Nobody knows their needs better than you. No one can talk to them better than you. And no one can communicate with them faster than you. So I am telling you, and there will be other people who will disagree with me, and that's fine. They're probably not buying my stuff, so who cares? My point is that You need to become the best copywriter you ever hired. Now, maybe you don't write all your own copy. That's fine. But if you're a really good copywriter for your audience, then you'll know whether the copy you hire somebody else to write is any good or not. You hear me?